For too long, dogs have been ruling the world in the crypto space. And this new coin just came out about 5 days ago, going from a 10 million market cap cryptocurrency to about a 577 market cap crypto. This thing is up, if you would have bought the dip right here, 1,293%. If you would have bought the current dip right here. Now we know that this thing went absolutely flying. So yes, it was launched right here. I'm not going to count this candle right here, but if you would have bought right here about an hour after it got launched, you would have been up 60,553%. That is a 600x from here. So if you would have put, let's say $100 right here times 600, you would have made $60,000 in a matter of a few days. Yes, March 26th, we're currently March 31st, and this thing has been absolutely exploding. The liquidity is pretty thick, sitting at $38.75 million. The volume is at 132, so obviously looking pretty darn great in my opinion. The volume in the past hour is sitting at almost $3 million. Still yet to be listed on top centralized exchange. So obviously, what is Mew? Mew, guys, is kind of like from Mewtwo. You guys can see this is the Pokemon, and this is cat in a dog's world. So we know Shiba Inu has been dominating, Dogecoin has been dominating. A lot of these crypto, dogwifhat or dogwifhat has been dominating, and really there hasn't really been a cat dominating the crypto space. So you could see right here that I will save all of them. That's what Mewtwo is saying. It's a dawn of a new era. The total supply is sitting at 88 billion tokens, I believe. 90% of the liquidity pool has been officially burned. 10% is going to the Solana community. So yes, I did get a good airdrop on that. I believe depending on what you were holding or whatnot, that would be the case on how much you would be getting. But the website is pretty simple, guys. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, you do have Doge right here. You have Shiba Inu, you got Bonk, you got dogwifhat. So obviously, you got a bunch of cryptos right here, and mainly the goal is to flip Doge. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but that's the ultimate goal. If you have a look at SoulScan and you go on holders, you could see that the holders are quite heavy. I mean, you got a lot of people holding big amount of money in it. I mean, look at this, guys. You know, obviously 20%, I mean 5%, 4%, 3.3%. So you got a big amount of whales right here. I don't know when they're going to be planning on selling, or if they're going to be selling at all. Maybe this is the team, maybe it's not. Obviously I am big into this. I have approximately 1 Bitcoin into the Mew tokens, so we're gonna have to see what happens here. But you guys can see right here that a lot of people are holding millions and millions and millions dollar worth of this Mew token. Okay, so this is not peanuts. This is obviously a lot, obviously, and you guys can see that the blockchain, doesn't lie. You got millions of people, not millions, but hundreds of people making over $1 million per this. So you could see the top 100 wallets have $1 million over in value, and this is not really something that you should be worried about, because the market cap is, number one, it's high. Number two, the liquidity is high. Number three, people are most likely going to start selling when exchanges come. So if we have a look right here on CoinMarketCap, we could actually see that it's not listed on a lot of markets yet. So we got Gate.io, which is probably the the best exchange on that, and BingX. After that, it's all decentralized exchanges: Radium, Jupiter, Poloniex. I wouldn't even count it. I mean, 172,000 volume in the last 24 hours. You're better off like buying on Jupiter or something like that. I'm gonna tell you guys how to buy it in just a second, but right here, Mew, if we have a look at exchanges, you could see that the spot accounts, I mean, it's not listed on Binance yet. Coinbase, Bybit, OKX, Upbit, Kraken, KuCoin. Yes, it's listed on Gate.io, which is a top 10 exchange. It's not listed on HTX, MEXC, BitGet. I'm actually surprised it's not listed on MEXC yet. BitGet, it's not listed. Crypto.com exchange. I mean, imagine what happens when all these top tier 1 exchange start to roll out. It's probably gonna moon, right? And obviously the ultimate king is Binance. I know a lot of people are going to be waiting for Binance. I think Binance right now is missing out on free money. Guys, $132 million in volume is pretty darn high. So Binance right now is missing on a lot of money. If we have a look at SHIB, I don't even think Shiba Inu is making that much volume. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. 491,000 on Shiba Inu. That's the volume, but of course that's on the DEX. Decking roughly at $519 million. Now, for a crypto that's a market cap of $18 million and only 519 million is quite low in my opinion. I think Shiba can do way more than that. And you guys can see right here that this thing just on the DEX alone is generating over $132 million worth of volume. So obviously pretty interesting. Shiba, I believe, is on Coinbase. It's on Binance. So these are the two highest exchanges that you're looking at. I think Mew, wants to come out with some sort of utility. I think it will come out with some sort of utility like Shiba did and all that. I think it will eventually get listed. I think it's only a matter of time. Let's have a look at some of the chart analysis real quick. So on the 1 hour time frame, we're currently still in a downtrend, nothing too crazy. I would say we're in a downtrend on the 1 hour or consolidation. I think once we break this downtrend, we're most likely going to flip to the upside. If we have a look, this is some support, key support that we should probably be looking at and watching. I mean, we do have some level of rebound right here. We have another rebound right here, another one right here, and two right here. So we're going to have to see what happens here and if we're going to essentially break that rebound to the upside. Volume is looking pretty good. It's not like it's dying out completely. Yes, it's going down because the market is going down, but I wouldn't rule out Mew, totally out just yet. I think it's looking pretty darn great in my opinion. If we have a look, what else? If we have a look right here, we could see that. Let's take out the Fibonacci real quick. Where are the fibs? Let me zoom out and take it from the bottom, because the bottom is obviously what's going to dictate where the fibs retracement are going to be. If I take this and I bring it all the way to the upside, we could see that 0.5 is obviously an important level. 6.18 is obviously an important level as well. If we drop this Fibonacci from the top to the bottom, which is another direction where you could see things, top all the way to the bottom, we could see right here that it's obviously looking pretty great. When would I be bullish? Well, if we break above the 6.18, that would be pretty bullish in my opinion. We're gonna have to see what happens, but obviously it's looking pretty darn great. The retracement is okay. Like I said, guys, the trend is your friend until it bends. So we're gonna have to see where this trend line does take us. I think this pattern is looking okay. I think it's not so bearish. I mean, I know a lot of people say, oh, it's bearish, it's dead, it's not dead, whatever. I mean, look at all these buys. You got big buyers coming in, 50,000 of $50,000, 247 worth of Solana, pretty much going up. I think, like I said, guys, once again, once we do break that, we're gonna essentially go to the moon. It's only a matter of time, in my opinion. I mean, from the all-time high, we are 60%. Once more exchanges start rolling out, MEXC, Bybit, OKX. I'm not gonna talk about Binance and Coinbase just yet. Kraken, KuCoin. Imagine what happens when KuCoin goes in. I mean, it's obviously gonna be pretty big. So pretty excited for Mew, in my opinion. I think it's gonna be pretty big. Cat and a dog world. I mean, the market cap is not sitting at $583 million for no reason. It's there for a reason. We're gonna have to see what happens. Once again, if you guys do like this video, of course, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.